Perfect pork loin, your guide to juicy, tender results.
Are you tired of serving dry, tough pork loin that disappoints your family and guests? Imagine being able to consistently prepare a pork loin so juicy and tender, it becomes the highlight of every meal. In this video, we'll reveal the secrets to achieving restaurant-quality pork loin right in your own kitchen. Whether you're a novice cook or an experienced chef, these techniques will elevate your pork loin game and impress everyone at your table. Imagine sinking your fork into a slice of pork loin that is so tender and juicy it practically melts in your mouth. This is the goal we're aiming for, and with our step-by-step guide, you'll achieve it every time. Step 1. Select the right cut. Look for a pork loin with a pinkish red color and some marbling. Avoid pale cuts or those with dark spots. For best results, choose a piece weighing between 2 to 4 pounds. Step 2. Prepare the meat. Remove the pork loin from the refrigerator and let it sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes. This crucial step ensures even cooking throughout the meat. Step 3. Preheat and season. While waiting, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Celsius, 190 degrees Celsius, if you plan to roast the loin. Pat the meat dry with paper towels and apply your chosen seasoning. A simple mix of salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and dried herbs like thyme or rosemary works wonders. Step 4. Choose your cooking method. For roasting, place the seasoned pork loin in a roasting pan and cook for about 20 minutes per pound. If grilling, sear on high heat for a few minutes per side, then move to indirect heat and close the lid, cooking for about 25 minutes per pound. For a hands-off approach, use a slow cooker with some broth or wine, cooking on low for 6 to 8 hours. Step 5. Monitor temperature. The key to juicy pork is not overcooking it. Use a meat thermometer to check the internal temperature. Your pork loin is perfectly cooked when it reaches 145 degrees, 63 degrees. Step 6. Rest and serve. Once the pork reaches the right temperature, remove it from the heat source and let it rest for 10-15 minutes. This allows the juices to redistribute, ensuring every bite is moist and flavorful. Then, slice against the grain into half-inch thick pieces and serve with your favorite sides. By following these steps, you'll consistently achieve a juicy and tender pork loin that will have everyone asking for seconds. Remember, the keys to success are selecting a quality cut, proper seasoning, careful temperature monitoring, and allowing the meat to rest before serving. While cooking the perfect pork loin may seem straightforward, there are some common pitfalls to avoid. Let's discuss these and how to overcome them. First, resist the urge to constantly flip or move the pork loin during cooking. This can prevent proper browning and disrupt the cooking process. Instead, let it cook undisturbed for the recommended time before checking or turning. Second, avoid cutting into the pork loin immediately after cooking. This releases all the juices, resulting in a drier meat. Remember to let it rest for 10-15 minutes to allow the juices to redistribute. Lastly, don't rely on color alone to determine doneness. Pork can still be slightly pink when fully cooked. Always use a meat thermometer to ensure it reaches the safe internal temperature of 145 degrees, 63 degrees. By avoiding these common mistakes, you'll be well on your way to consistently preparing juicy, tender pork loin that will impress everyone at your table. Now that you've learned the secrets to cooking a perfect pork loin, it's time to put your newfound knowledge into action. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be discouraged if your first attempt isn't restaurant quality. With each try, you'll become more confident and skilled in preparing this delicious cut of meat. By following the steps and tips we've shared, you'll soon be impressing your family and friends with juicy, tender pork loin that rivals any high-end restaurant. Thank you for watching our guide on how to cook juicy and tender pork loin. We hope you found it helpful and inspiring. Happy cooking and enjoy your delicious meals.